Hey, what's up guys, Shadow here, and today we are back with another episode of the Mira series. Today we are on Yacht, my personal least favorite map, but there is one spot that it was on this map, and this inspired me to start this series. So, this is right here. We are in the maps room. Now, this spot's only really great when you're playing hostage, because if you're playing bomb, this wall is usually open completely, and you just get shot in the back. But, this spot is really good. I don't know what it is, like, you can get shot from down there, but this is why I originally said use a shield, because you can put a shield back here and just watch from back here. But you can just kill anyone over here. You do obviously have to worry about, you know, metal bars in the way. But one thing I did, one time, is I opened up a hole, like, I think it was like on this panel or something. This was still here, so I could throw a nitro up and through. And that lands right over on the feet of, like, anyone coming through this window, anyone on this door, they're gonna die. So, that's one spot. In this spot, I would also put a window like right over here. Doing a similar thing, just watching this other area. But this is only when you're playing hostage. When I'm not playing hostage and I'm playing bomb, I usually don't really love Mira. Just because, you know, there's a lot of just things. But you could just put a window over here or on this side. Over here is safer, definitely, and just reinforce the wall and just peek around it. It's okay, but if anyone comes up the ladder and they're crouched, you won't be able to see them, so they can still sneak up and get in here. But besides that, it's a pretty good spot. But yeah, moving on down to the next spot. Now, for the rest of this map, I don't. Like, I usually play Mira a lot on this map. Let's just go through this wall. So, this is a secure area site, and I think that's it. But, window spots that are pretty good is, you can put one right over here in this corner. It's not the best, because, you know, the door. You have to watch that, but you can watch this entire area, just reinforce the wall. You can watch the window. You watch down here, it's a pretty good spot. Just careful of that. That's really all I'd say. You can put it over here. Just if you want to put it in here, put it crouch, bring a shield so you're protected from the window, and then you'll be able to see all of this down here. This one's a really good window to put down. You just need to have a shield, or else you're just gonna die from, you know, a window. Even if you have a castle, it won't save you in this case. So bring a Just bring a shield if you want to play here, or have someone else give you their shield. But yeah, that is it for the top and the casino. Moving on to the next site. Alright, so now we are in the cafeteria, as well as this room. I never knew this was called. This room is called staff dormitory and infirmary. I don't know. I usually just call this like blue or something. I don't know. Never really called out in this area, but that's not important. So, window spots I like. You saw this in a video probably, but or my video if you watched my channel for a while, as long of a while you can with this thing. But anyway, this hallway is really good. You can put it a non-reinforced, and what I like to do with that is it's kind of dangerous because you can just get shot really easily. But if you go prone, you can end up seeing a little bit. I wouldn't recommend that. You'll just probably die. This is also why I brought a shield, because you can put a shield like right over here, and then you can peek like move this over a little bit and just peek like in between this table and the shield, and you'd be able to see pretty well. This hallway is pretty high traffic, so with the vector it works very well. You can also drop a shield / window right over here in this corner. Shield and window. So then put the window, the shield, right over here, just protecting you from being shot from that doorway. And you have side over sub. You could put it, I would say put it farther back here, but you just get more exposed the other side. You can do a similar thing and reinforce this wall. I think it's only one panel. That's one panel. Use your other panel on this one. Then put a shield back this way. So watching that side, and the window. It's a little bit better of a window. It's slightly more risky, but it's a much better window. Just because you have so much more view, and you're not blocked by this little desk thing. But yeah, you can either use one or both of those. Another spot I have seen be used is on this wall right here. Reinforce this side, this far panel, and don't reinforce this, and you can see anyone coming in and out of suburb. I've never tried it personally. I always forget to do it, but it looks like a pretty good spot, so I would recommend it. But speaking of over here, we may as well do it now. We're in the sub room, and I'd say don't play Mira, because 9 times out of 10, they're gonna attack from these 2 doors, and sometimes the hatches. You'd be surprised how little people attack hatches, at least in my experience. So I've seen people put windows like looking in from cafeteria. I don't really know what they're doing, because then they have to run around. They don't open a rotation hole, so then they have to run around through here, and they just kind of die. So I wouldn't put any windows or play Mira on here. Now, you might have seen this spot. You probably have. You can get back in this corner. I need another person to do it. But basically, you put a shield over here, vault over, someone goes prone, and you get in there. And it's a really, really good spot. Like, you'd be surprised. Hiding spots, like, if you know any hiding spots that you can use them, because they're so good. Because nobody ever expects. You can't. Oh, I didn't know you could get in there. So you just kind of take over. It's a really good spot. If you haven't seen it, I will link that video in the description. But we're gonna be moving on to the kitchen. Yes, the next one is the kitchen. I think that's my Discord going off. I don't know. But for here, it's kind of up to you. You can put one right in here, one reinforced panel, but I wouldn't recommend it, just because if you could lose this, and then they can just open here, and then they kind of swarm in, especially because they have the hatches too. You could put a window next to your rotation hole on whichever door you decide to. I would personally put it over here, just because you're at the least risk of being shot from the hatch. Like, you could still very easily be shot from the hatch, but you're at the least risk. You're not like standing under the hatch or anything. But yeah, you can put it right over here in this little corner. It works pretty well. Especially if you have a rotation hole, or else you have to run all the way around. If you're last alive, you're slow, fat Mira, you're not gonna make it there very quickly at all. But yeah, that's it for kitchen and cafeteria and sub. Moving on to the final site, which is right down this hatch. Alright, so now we are over here in the engine. Because I'm pretty sure this actual engine bit is only a hostage site. I could be wrong. It might be a secure area. I don't know. But I'm just going to talk about the bomb. So when you're playing hostage in the sites in this room, don't play Mira. It's because the only walls you can put it on are the one out there and going into these side rooms. And it's kind of a pointless mirror. You could get creative and put one like down here or something. But I like to put windows here. Usually, I think this is A, but usually my windows are both on A. I like watching this hallway, and if you leave the wall next to you unreinforced, you can shoot out a little bit up here, and if you see someone right down there on the stairs, my Discord is exploding, don't check yours. If you see someone run down the stairs, you can get them with that. You can get a much better throw if you set up the hole a little bit better. Just get it up to there, and then just try and, like, you can get it a lot farther. I've done it before, but I don't know. It does, if you get them to, like, push up a little bit more, then you'll get them. But I've gotten decent throws. I don't know. Maybe my hole was a little bit more this way. I don't know what I did differently, but there it is. Yeah, you can take out anyone on the stairs. So to make sure you throw it right. Yeah, but I do like this window. I seem to be often overlapped by people trying to peek down that way, like on that corner, which is really annoying, because if you're playing Mira, or you have a Mira on your team, don't peek the same angles you have a window watching, because that's just pointless, and it's really frustrating for the person playing Mira to have to deal with that. And right over here, we have my next spot, which just gives you a pretty good view of the sub room. As well as being protected from your door from this thing. And if you don't reinforce the panel, you can pop over and kill people. But if they're smart, they'll ash this or they'll glass it, and then you're kind of lose the entire site. So it's risky. But if it works very well. But that is it for this episode of the Mira series. I don't know if this video will be out on Wednesday or Thursday. It's my sister's birthday on Wednesday, so I might be able to not be able to edit it today as I'm recording this. But if it does go out today, I'll just sound really dumb. But yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing. Tell me what DLC map to do next time, please. I haven't gotten a suggestion in like 5 weeks, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.